Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. All right, let's get this ball rolling, Gemini. Let's see if I can knock out some of your signs, Jay. You guys, hope you had a lovely New Year. I hope all these lovely moons are treating you good. How's Gemini doing? What does the universe want Gemini to know? What do we need to hear for Gemini? Definitely that one. Oof. That's you in reverse. Gemini. That it? Okay. On the bottom, you have the Magician, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Dang. Roots of your read, pretty strong. You're not gonna fight though. You're not gonna fight for whatever this is. I had some weird dream about like caged fight, but there was like, I don't know. It was weird because I did some readings yesterday that had like the Knight of Cups in this deck has like, she's sitting on a lotus blossom and she's strumming on a guitar that's made from a heart. So it's like the strings of, I don't know. It was weird. I had a dream about it and it's like, woo, I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that. But it was something like everything is caged and that everything was caged, I should say. But you, I don't think are. You're not going to fight for this. You're not going to like pick yourself apart for whatever this is, Gem. Your Nine of Cups is in the upright. Ooh, King of Swords in reverse. But you got the King of Swords in the upright. As above, so below. Lovers in reverse. For the outcome, the Hermit. Ten of Swords in reverse. Enlightenment. And the Page of Swords in reverse. It would make sense that you don't want any more pricks coming into your mailbox. I don't know. Why do I say pricks coming into your mailbox? Ten of Swords. Pricks. The messenger of the swords. Because your sword, Four of Swords is in the upright after Temperance is in reverse. And then your Eight of Wands is in reverse. You're not moving. Nine of Cups in the upright. King of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. In the roots, the King of Swords is in the upright and the Magician is here. So, I don't know if this is just Gemini energy because sometimes that's how we can roll. Like as above, so below. Except for this would be switched, right? Because if this is your roots, and this is what you can see, right? Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. They're just reflecting each other. Interesting. So there's the feminine energy, because these are, even though she's wearing a dress, it's more masculine energy that she's emanating. I hope that makes sense, because she's the King of Swords. So even though she's wearing a dress here, she's still the king. Okay. She's putting out more masculine energy. So that's what you're trying to manifest here, but it might not be coming out the way you wanted it to. Temperance is in reverse here, which means like there just needs to be a little bit more paying attention to something might be lopsided. And you're meditating on it. You're not moving forward until you get this straight. Your Nine of Cups is now in the upright, so your emotional stability is definitely here. You're emotionally independent and sovereign, but your King of Swords is in reverse, but the Lovers are in reverse. Either this is, again, there's so many like relationship reads on the internet right now. Go for it. But like I feel like this is you trying to pair with yourself because you got the Hermit in the outcome, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords. You're seeking some sort of evolution from within here is what it feels like. Because there's no, I don't get any outside entities coming in here. I just did a Pisces read where it felt like some sort of emperor energy was like And I'm not getting outside influence here, Gemini. I'm getting this is you. This starts off with temperance in reverse, and that's all about balance within. So this, for me, it's very solitary energy. Maybe this is you going, yeah, I got some things to do. I'm not fighting for anything else on the outside right now. All right, let's boogie. Temperance in reverse for Gemini. I'm just going to do temperance quick. 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. A little bit of mental strife. Okay. To do with... That is the outside. That's working with other people. Oh, sorry, Beesky. I'm sorry.
Oh, baby. You know, I lay out all these lovely little carpets for you.
They call them foot dogs for a reason, I guess. Okay. So, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. Ooh, chow. Okay. So this kind of feels like... mental struggle here, because at some point you were working with people or attempted at working with people to build something, and you were taking your time digging through everything, taking your time, and then 4 of Cups came in. Like either you were inundated with emotional bullshit, or they felt inundated with emotional bullshit. But then you have the 5 of Swords in reverse here. You dug. Oh. Okay, so coming together with these, whatever it was for a project, used having to do with values, like whether it was a work project or whatchamacallit project. Upon digging, that's what this Page of Pentacles is doing here. Upon digging deeper to find a key to move this forward, he's also holding a tree branch, it looks like. Or maybe he's looking to plant a tree with the key. I don't know, but there's digging here. So you were taking your time with this, whatever it was. And upon digging, emotional, and I think this is what you discovered. Upon digging, that's what you found. That's a little bit of fuckery right there, if I ever saw it. So that feels like emotional and mental manipulation, lies, deceit. I know it's not 7, but this is... How do I put this into words? So there's emotional... sludge. Like this is toxic. It almost like if this were to come into some sort of readable, materialistic energy, this would be like a vat of green, glowing, toxic goo that if you look at it sideways, it's going to hurt you. That's what I'm getting from it. So, yeah, I feel like... So now you're kind of in and out. It almost feels like because you did not make them aware of this, though. Because you're still, this Knight of Wands, you're still coming and going. But see how I feel like this is you keeping your distance here. Or this is you walking away from the situation and they're trying to pull you back in. I can't tell which is which. But like something here, you're like, I need to keep my distance from this because it's not good. I need to get the F out of here because it's causing, that's what's underneath the causing of the upset, the mental struggle here, is you were working towards something and you discovered that the thing that you were working towards is not serving what you thought it was. And so now you're like, we're going to have to communicate from afar. Interesting. Okay. Then you got the Four of Swords in the upright and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. I get some clarification for Gemini. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay. So you're trying to work your way through this mentally. And I'm getting you feeling a little teeny tiny bit trapped. And you're not planting that wand. So remember how I said, like, it looks like he's holding a tree? Like, see, there's the key, right? And then it's attached to this branch. So it feels like you're like, abso-freaking-lutely not here. But something's not, again, it's not letting you move forward. You got the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then you got the Eight of Swords in the upright. You're not leaving. I don't know if you're trapped or if you think you're trapped. Maybe that's why you think you're trapped. Trapped in this situation. But you're not. You're keeping a distance from it. Okay. Nine of Cups. You're emotionally silent here. Like, I don't see why you're doing this. Queen of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you're keeping the key. He's got the key around his neck. You're like, yeah, I'm keeping my key. Nobody's getting my key now. I'm not bearing my key there. I'm a fight. And I don't think you're going to tell anybody about this. You're just going to sit there quietly and make a fire. Keep yourself warm. Keep yourself sovereign. Okay, then you got the King of Swords in reverse and the Lovers. Interesting. I need the King of Swords and the Lovers in reverse here. Maybe this isn't an energy that was supposed to come in, or you didn't allow to come in, or I don't know right now. Okay, the Hermit in reverse. Three of Swords. So you're learning. You're seeking to learn here. Why is this in reverse? Okay, so I don't like love readings. I'm sorry, I don't. So what it feels like is that you tried to step out of this energy. You're like, okay, I don't need to be by myself. But I'm sovereign and confident. I don't need to fuss and fight over this. It feels like you tried to, like, because she's conquered her pattern here. She's come to full closure on this pattern. Okay, so this is the snake eating itself, right? With the twist in the middle, the infinity symbol. She's completely come through that. And she's unbound herself from that pattern. She's unfurled the snake. Now, in this deck, the world card is the snake in the infinity symbol eating its own tail. And she's like, yep, we're done with this. So you stepped out of that energy into this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jum Jum. So then you're like, yeah, never mind then. Okay. That ship sailed. I'll just I'll keep fishing until the next one comes in. And you gained enlightenment here, no doubt. You're like learning. You're like, okay, if it's not meant for me, I'm not gonna struggle and hang on. I'll sit on my tower and fish all day. Heck yeah. I'm happy up here. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Da, 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 da. She's a little mermaid. So she's not, she'll dip in those waters when she's dang good and ready. Yeah, and coming to, again, enlightenment, okay? Understanding that those swords are there to teach you something, okay? And I don't think you're receiving any messages from the outside world on a mental thing. Page of Swords in reverse says, okay, I've had enough of your pricks. I've had enough poking. I need another break. Okay. Again, in your root system. Yeah, not happening, kids. I've had enough. You're taking the King of Swords and transforming that energy into something that's way more productive. You're taking this enlightenment and weaving it into something productive, useful, and something that's a source of energy, a source of light, encouragement, and being creative with it here. So I don't know if you're working on a piece of art, if you're working on anything, a blog, it could be anything. House improvements, that's Gemini. We are perpetual, we're fixer-uppers, right? If there's not a space that's not being worked on, we are very unhappy creatures. Legit. We're perpetual, like, okay, that project's done, let's move on to the next one. And sometimes that project won't get done, and then we'll move on to the next one, and then we'll move on. Yeah, I hear you, Jim. I'm wrapping it up over here myself. So you're working on it, and you're doing a dang good job. So don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You're doing a really good job. Okay, you're lighting up your own world here. You're not letting this stop you. You're just like, no, I'm not fighting for this. I'm not fighting for it. I'm not fighting over it. I'm not fighting with it. If it wants to come in and, be a prick, they're more than welcome to be who they need to be. It doesn't mean I have to do anything about it. I'm not fussing and fighting over it. Again, you got the Five of Wands over here in reverse. You're like, no, I'm not fighting. I tell you what I will do with those wands, though. I tell you what. Okay. Love you, Jum Jum. So, yeah. Alchemy. Okay. I just posted a video, too. Oh, crap. The channel is The Alchemist, and I think she just posted the video like 20 some hours ago. So if you go to the Alchemist channel, and I posted it, but I don't know where I can't even find them. Probably a good thing. She talks about the fool, the magician, the jester, the alchemist, the trickster, if you will, and all those different energies, and how they connect and kind of work on a scale between positive and negative. And it's a really, really good video. And I think if we could understand how those energies work better, these would make a heck of a lot more sense to us, and we wouldn't be so about it. So the fool's not here, but the magician is here. So you're alchemizing things. So this tells me, Jam Jam, you're to a point of enlightenment here. Okay, if this is in your root system, you're freaking golden. You're golden. Nothing, no kidding, you're like, whatever. Not even. Because this feels like you've mulched these wands here. It feels like you've mulched it and just put it to shreds, and are like, yeah, I'm going to use this as fertilizer. Thanks. This is going to aerate the soil around my root system. And when that storm comes through, I'm going to absorb all that water, and it's going to be freaking magical. Why am I saying storm? I don't see any stormies here. But I could, Chariot. The devil. 6 wands. Okay. When the devil comes through, I know exactly how to assimilate that energy and transform it, transmute it, and transfer it into something amazing instead of giving over to it. I'm going to shine your little light. Be like, yep, I see you, empty void. I see you, and I will fill you with something nourishing and loving and tender and blissful instead of something toxic and malevolent and not serving me, right? Okay. Okay. Hang on just a hot second.
Who's the good boy for laying on the rabbits? Let's have a puppy toes. Puppy toes, puppy toes.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hang on, hot second. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, better. Okay. Why is the red light blinking at me? If it cuts out, I love you. Keep your flame. I'll start another one. I just cleared. Oh, whatever. Okay. The end of the reading. Your outcome. What are we dealing here with the Hermit, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords in reverse? Ooh. 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords. Okay. You got a growth pattern here that you're trying to nip in the bud. And you're doing it. And this is that you get this now. You get why this whole entire process has to happen. You totally get it, Gem. And you're like, yep, I get it. I'll take my broken hearts. I get it. I'll take my broken hearts and I'll sit up on my little tower and I'll make it work. I am going to definitely run this through the mill and step into my own dang power. Thanks. Muma kisses. Love you. Bye. Ooh, if that's not Gem energy, I don't know what the heck is. Okay. So, yeah. 8 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. I don't think you really... This isn't you not walking away. This is you just not letting it grow. Like, this is you not even... I'm not even... This feels like I'm not even going to touch those waters because I don't value those waters. You don't value it. That's why you're not in it. You're a mermaid and you're sitting up on a tower, a lighthouse. Yeah, that lighthouse. You're sitting up on the lighthouse because you're like, I don't see any value in these waters, so I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait until I see value in the water. And who knows? Could be one of these ships. Maybe it's not. Who the heck knows? But you got your SHITE together. And you're like, yeah, I'm rocking it over here in my little melon, in my little mental camp. I'm good. Thanks. Okay. Roots. Roots of the read. What do we need? Gem and the roots of the read. Oh. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, 10 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Dude, you're... Okay. Gem. You are celebrating your enlightenment here. You're celebrating it. You're like, yep. It might hurt like a bee, but I am definitely going to transform this into something freaking incredible. And you know it. Like, you see your own power here, and you are not letting this do anything to you other than further your enlightenment. Like, yep, I'm here to learn my lessons. I'm here to understand why this is going on, how this works. Dare I say, you are starting to understand that there are necessary evils in the world. And you're just learning to observe now. You're just learning to be like, okay, well, you can't change other people. You're starting to accept that. You cannot prevent other people from doing things. You can't make them do things. You can't what is that? You can, Chris Codina has made a great title out of a book. You can lead a horse to water. Where's your knight? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him cha-cha. And this is what that means to you. And this is actually a total relief. Once you get to that point, it is a relief. I will say that once you get to that point, you're just like, okay, I see you. I understand that. Is that really what you want, though? Is that really what you want? Is that the kind of effect you really want to have? Do you see the effect? Do you understand the effect? And then you start to understand that even if they don't understand the effects, that might be what they're here for. So, Gem, that's a huge beat to come to in enlightenment. Huge. It's huge beat. It's a lot to absorb, and it's a lot to take, and it's a lot to kind of integrate and assimilate. It's can be very overwhelming, but you are dude, this is your energy. Like, you're handling it like a mofo champ over here. You're like, yeah, I'm good. Thanks. I got this. Like, this is your root system. This is your clarifying root. This is what happened in your root system. Yeah, and you're not willing to do this anymore. You don't want to fuss and fight over it. Like, no, this is no longer serving. This is no longer worth my time, efforts, energy, resources, nothing. I got better things to do. Because now I understand that no matter what you do, how you say things, how you put things, how you want to work with this, that, and the other thing, if that energy is not meant for you, the universe will be like, no, you need to walk. And it'll show you exactly what's going on. And you'll be like, okay. And you're just accepting it. This is just acceptance. Like, yep, I see this from this standpoint. I see this from way up above. Okay, like, nicely done, Gem. It's a hard journey, and I hear you. I'm right there with you. I totally get it. You're not alone in that energy. Don't let it get you down. And again, you do have both Three of Swords here. So you are learning from your heartbreak. You are starting to understand the purpose that it serves. And it can be very devastating at times. So just hold space for yourself. Understand that you are doing a bomb diggity job. And as long as you keep this in the forefront, understanding how those energies can be transmuted, transferred, transformed into something that means something nutritious for the whole, then that's what that means. Okay? Gem, this is really heavy reading, but your energy is absolutely gorgeous here. For a Gemini, that's a really big deal. So, we got the Hermit here twice. I'm going to do Into the Lonely Woods. What does the universe want Gemini to know about their lovely journey and their path? Okay, not half the deck. Sorry, Gem. Okay, just one card for Gemini? Or two? Okay, fine, two. One for each of you. Okay. The Lonesome Gardener and To Watch Over You. Okay. 5 and 8. I just did a video yesterday about gardening and how I'm like, I'm going to take you guys on that journey too. So, because it fulfills me. I don't know. It might help someone. I don't know. Who knows? Let's get into it. Okay. You are learning the joy of tending to something wild until it can become something giving and warm, just as you are now. Your care and attention have given something new to the space to grow and become abundant. This is now reflected in your soul. Look within and see. Sorry, I really biffed up on Cancer's end of Cancer's read. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is now reflected in your soul. Look within and see how what you helped nurture in the world is now growing within you. Where once all felt barren and unknown, there's a fertility and a connection. You turned away from the voice of the world and listened instead to the wisdom of the growing world. Because of that, all is blossoming, enriched and verdant once again. You have made a wasteland the paradise. You have sown the seeds from which blessings can now come forth. Okay. To watch over you. Number 8. You are seen, beautiful soul. Your isolation sometimes leads you to feel as though your existence will go unobserved. You are not invisible. You are seen and loved, even in these moments of absolute aloneness. The eyes of the spirit world watch over you more closely now than ever before. These beings who dwell within all the elements, in every tree and every breeze, within the deep and good earth, see you and wish to guide you. They are here to help you with what you need to know. Learn to trust the messages that are coming through for you. And no, you are not losing what we call the mind. You are deepening your relationship with the true nature of this beautiful world. The owl knows your name and is calling you home. All right, Jum Jum. You have a beautiful rest of your week. Until next time, keep your flame. I love you.